Hey everyone, this is Sam and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to shoot on NBA 2K22 current gen and next gen. So what you see here is one smothering contest, but what if I tell you I have a method that can consistently green this shot? So here you can see that sequence play out in real time, and that contest meant nothing and straight greens. In this year's game, if you get to the correct spot with the correct triggers and if you manage your shot meter correctly, you'll be able to produce green on most of your jump shots pretty much all the time. 5v5, 2v2, it doesn't matter. I guarantee by the end of this video you'll be able to do just this. So if you enjoyed today's tutorial, please add a like, and if you'd like to see more 2K tutorials from me on 2K22 with builds and gameplay, click on the card above or the link in the description below and you'll find my playlist for all the videos I have made in this game. And if you would like to play together with me or just chat with me in general, you can add my following socials right here. So step 1, you must fix this default shot meter if you like to see shooting prompts. Obviously no meter gives you a boost, but if you like to see the meter, you must fix this default one to get the most use out of it if you choose to use it. The shot meter color is currently yellow, but the white shot bar is white, so if you're using visual prompts, those colors don't match. What you want to do is you want to switch the shot meter to red so that make window becomes red, and now you can see your meter and that red bar has very distinctive visual representation. So you know when you're shooting and you try to green it, you want to keep half a red bar left while your white fills up the rest of the bar and half of the first initial part of the red bar. That's why getting it to red is going to help a ton. Now with that in mind, and if you're using a meter, make sure you get to the spot where you're just above the hash there and switch the ball hand, so get the ball towards the middle, so left hand in this case. And then now prepare to hold on to turbo and then flick your right stick to the right. This is going to give you a escape dribble animation going to the right. And then as the ball gets to the hip area of the player, continue to hold on to turbo throughout all this and now push the left stick to the left as the ball reaches the right hand on the hip. That's going to help you explode out. And then once you get past the screen, continue to hold turbo throughout all this, past the screen, and you want to flick the right stick directly down, then let go of everything. Let go of all the stick, all of the buttons, let go of everything. And then when this lead foot, the front foot touches the floor with the step back move, then you tap L2 after you let go of everything. This is going to help you land and stop perfectly. And if you're open, hold square to shoot. And understand that as the meter prompts up, it's going to start halfway already. It doesn't really feel from the bottom up. And leave half a red bar so you can green the shot.
For the three, one up, one down, 2 points with this.
The key element that's helping you green the shot is this step back move that you do once you let go of all the buttons, and then you tap L2. You're going to land and be perfectly balanced, and you're going to come to a full stop. The ball's already in the shooting pocket, and because of the dynamic make window and all the good stuff you're doing, you're going to get the best make window possible. That's why it is, even on Superstar, 2-on-2, 5v5, it doesn't matter. It is incredibly easy to green this shot because you're not using a lot of stamina and you're not affecting your dynamic make window too much. Because if you take a very difficult shot this year, the dynamic window shrinks. But these shots you're creating are usually open, and it's because you're also using the L2 trigger as you step back. That's going to give you a nice quick stop, and that gives you a bonus kind of to the dynamic window so it doesn't alter negatively. So when you're wide open, you're going to make these, and that's why you want to get these signatures from Curry so you can use these for other players. So I'm going to leave this here for you guys. And the rhythm of the shot is so great that as you get familiar with it, even if you're not open and you're contested, you will still be able to green on Superstar relatively smoothly. You can see that was 8% contested. And then you can see as I do the move again, because of the rhythm and just how great it is in terms of managing your dynamic make window also. That was an 18 plus. It's still greenable. And then you can see as it carries over, this time we get all the way up to a 20. And we're still there. And this is true for Curry or any Trae Youngs or Damian Lillard as long as you keep the Curry signature moves. Now the key read here though is that when you want to do the step back. You want to do the step back right when you pass the screen. This is almost perfect, but I would say this is 70% correct on when I did the step back right there. Ideally, you want it like this. So do the move that I showed you, turbo back, and then when you get past the screen right there, you kind of get the step back right before you cross the screen so your animation carries you past the screen. But as you put that foot down where the foot hits and then you tap L2 at the same time, that's perfect. So you can see here, do the move, let go of everything, do the step back, tap L2 because the front foot hit the floor. That's when you shoot it right out of it after. extremely greenable. And obviously, in a legitimate situation, obviously this is great for shooting, but if they, bring on a hedge all the way up, you can just hit the roll man. That's why you kind of bring in the roll. You can use this move one-on-one and it still works rather effectively. But if you're bringing the screen, you're offering the defense much more problems because they can bring the help to stop the shot, but that roll is likely on another guard. So that's nice and easy. So make sure if the roll is there, hit it. And just here, this sequence, I just want to show you guys my 2K22 impressions for shooting. And also, in this sequence, you can see me just work on the move that I showed you guys there. And I didn't miss a shot here over the next 2.5 minutes. So you can see me work on the move. This is how I suggest you should do it. But this is just how deadly or how really easy shooting is this year. Superstar difficulty with this move. This is just... it's kind of OP. Like, obviously this is with Curry, but like I said, you can do this with Trae Young, Damian Lillard, or a My Player build with similar ratings. As long as you have that Curry moving step back and those ball handler signatures. This step back is key because this one is just so smooth. As long as you can do this one or one similar to it where you create a large window of space like that and you get familiar. Step back, let go of everything, tap L2 when the front foot hits the ground. And you can see the shots that I'm not greening, they're still going in. So I do believe the L2 stopping and the stepping back and then shooting has a dynamic window element where it makes shots just go in a ton. Otherwise, this is on Superstar here and it can't really explain why I am... obviously, if I green them, they should go in. And if I don't green them, they shouldn't go in all the time. But here, for the entirety of a good 3 minutes, even the ones I don't green, it's swishies. And I was checking myself if it was on Superstar. I wasn't even trying to show you guys if it was on Superstar. That was just me going like, wait, how come I'm hitting all the shots that are not green? I mean, Curry is one thing, but for 3 minutes straight, that ain't right. So, 2K22 shooting looks like it is going to be a lot easier than 2K21. I had the same move kind of in my bag of tricks, this move, in 21. But it wasn't going like this. Like, if you go all the way back to the video, or the early part of the video, I missed a late. So late, we won't go in. I purposely shot a late there, and I just checked again just to make sure I wasn't going crazy. And at the end, the Andre Ayton contest you saw earlier, still green that. So there's a lot going on in the background here that I haven't had a full grasp yet. But I do feel like if you have set your feet, so any type of quick stop, especially once with the L2 trigger, you're getting some sort of major bonus that is helping you make a lot of shots. The dynamic window, when they first talked about it, I think it's an element where it's meant to be very punishing, but the rewards are also large. Like, initially I was hoping like the punishment would be very high, but the rewards would be, minimal. So then I still have to time my shots well. But right now, as it is, it feels like if I manage my quick stop and my stamina well and I get open like that, I can make a lot of shots because of that dynamic window boost. It feels. I'll get more numbers in and I'll focus on this more and I'll get you guys more details. But right now, this move is golden. One-on-one, it works. Add in a pick, it's hell to defend. Alright, as always, fans are coming by. I look forward to speak to you guys again very soon.